Hey dorks! Welcome back to my channel. I am here for week number 2. See, I told you, I am sticking to it. I am still on a roll and I'm really loving making these videos. Thank you so much for all of your kind words about my comeback video on trade shows and my mission statement for Bazaar. It was really nerve-wracking having to jump back in like that after such a long break, and it just means so much to me that you all dug it. It's really cool that, you know, people agree with my mission statement and want to help build this community of artists supporting artists, and that is just awesome. So again, thank you so much. This week I am really excited. I've actually gotten asked to do this video a lot on Kennedy. Anyone that knows me, and if you're new to getting to know me, now you're going to know, I am a very organized person that loves stationery. I love mapping things out. I love being organized. I always have. I think it's because I went to Catholic school for 18 years, and ever since the first grade I've had a planner. They give you a planner and you have to use it. Like, you would get written up if you didn't use the planner to write down your homework or, you know, whatever. So it's kind of been instilled in me forever, but it really keeps your life together. So there's a reason they have them, and up until 8 or 9 months ago, I always used the same planner. It's the 365 brand from Michaels. It's kind of the knockoff version of Passion Planner. Sorry, Passion Planner, you're really expensive. And I used that forever and I loved it, but then a friend gifted me this planner that I'm going to be talking about today back in February, I believe. January or February. And it scared me at first, and you'll see why when I show it to you, but it actually, I can't imagine using any other planner now. So I'm really excited to show you how I plan my week, because as a lot of you know, I not only hold down my day jobs to pay my bills, I also run quite a few businesses: Perfect Humans, B2 Quiet Gift Shop, Bazaar, Creative Alliance, and Nova, our venue, plus a few other passion projects as well. So my life is a little crazy, but I like it that way. But I successfully, have a crazy life by using this planner. So let me show it to you. Now, like I just said, this planner is now 9 months old or something like that. So it's a little beat up, but it looks like this, and I'm gonna do a close-up shot in a bit. But it's called the Freedom Mastery Planner, and it's beautiful. They have a few different kinds, which I'll show a little later as well, but this is the one I have. It comes in this like suede cover, and I got the Zodiac one because, hello, basic biatch right here, and I got this the pastel blue teal color. But yeah, I take this thing everywhere, which is why it's so dirty. But this is what it looks like. It comes with a I don't even know what you call this, but this thing that you like wrap around the book, and it keeps it all together in case you have a lot of paperwork in here like I do. And then it comes with 2 ribbons. So I'll show you that here. It comes with 1 ribbon to put at the month and 1 ribbon to put at the date. You can obviously put them wherever you want, but that's how I choose to have them. And now I'm going to break down all the sections. What I really love about this planner, before I get into the sections, is what makes this different from any other planner, at least that I know about, because I'm in no way an expert about every planner in the world. It focuses on the law of attraction and a lot of like Buddhistic, I don't know if that's the right phrase, but practices of Buddhism, I should say. I know that one's right. And it's just about, you know, not just accomplishing your work tasks, which I feel like every planner is just like, okay, what do you have to do at work today? Go to sleep, wake up, do it again. And I know that's a large portion of all of our lives, especially in Southern California where the rent is so high. But life is about way more than that, and I've firsthand experienced burning out from working too much and not focusing on me, my relationships, and everything else that is not work. So what I really love is it really helps you balance all the areas in your life, your emotional levels, everything, because if one kind of goes off balance, it creates an avalanche effect and everything else in your life is going to crumble. And I've also experienced that firsthand. So it really teaches you how to use the law of attraction, understand your emotions and what you need, and how putting good things out into the world, they're going to come back to you. And in no way, I should say, is this a religious planner, which is totally fine if you are religious, but I just want to clarify, it's not pressing any religion on you. It takes inspiration, I would say, from a few things in the Buddha community. So let's jump in. I am so excited to break this down for you, all the different parts of it. So I am going to change my camera angle. See you in a second. Okay, so as I said, please don't judge me too much on the condition of this. This is not a brand new out-of-the-box review. I've used this for over half a year now, and that's why I love it so much. I love how stunning it is too. It's just very classy. Don't mind my pen mark right here. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the front. They have this cute little zodiac design, and then it's in this gorgeous baby blue color. And let's start out. When you get this planner, you don't even start your week. It literally asks you about your life. And what I mean by that, you'll see in a sec. So, let's see. This is a little awkward. Here we go. So, what I mentioned, the Buddha thing, right? Here is the very first page. Keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive because your words become your behavior. Keep your behavior positive because your behavior becomes your habits. Keep your habits positive because your habits become your values. Keep your values positive because your values become your destiny. Now, you might be thinking this is a little cheesy to start, but really think about those words. They're very true no matter what you believe in life. Like I was saying, this is not religious in any means. But I just love it. It's just such a good way if you just open this before you start writing in it. It's just such a good kind of mantra. So good old Gandhi. Then here, if you read this, don't make fun of me, but try not to read it. But it has you start out with my life statement. How would I love my life to be? My vision statement. How would I want to contribute to this world? And then information on the planner. Oh my god, I need to blur that out. But anyway, it has an index, but honestly I don't really use the index because I don't understand why I would even need this. I could just flip through and figure it out, but it has an index if you're really super OCD. And then, like I was saying, this is a law of attraction planner. So if you're not sure what the law of attraction is, it has this amazing fold out that walks you through step by step what the law of attraction is, how to use it, where to start, how to finalize your visions and all of that stuff, and it's really cool. So then you can flip it, and it has, this is something I actually do every day, questions to empower your day, and these are rhetorical, so you don't need to write them down. But what am I happy about in my life right now? What am I excited about? What am I proud about? Grateful for? Enjoying most? Committed to? Whom do I love in my life? Etc., etc., etc. And it's just it's so nice. And then at night, here's your evening power questions. So personally, I really enjoy that because to me, it's kind of the same as praying. I would assume, I'm not religious, so I think that's also why I really like this book. It really helps me spiritually, which is something I struggle with since I'm not religious. So yeah, let's see. And over here we have action steps to feel better and increase your emotional vibration. And if you're not sure what that means, it literally explains it here. And I'm not going to go through everything because this would be a very long video if I explained to you everything, but it just really, you know, deconstructs who you are and what you want in life, and I love that. So moving forward, then it says why this planner was created and why, why it was created. I thought there was something else, but there's not. So if you want to even read more deep down into what this planner is and why, these are the pages to look at. Zoom out. Okay, so again, even before you start planning, there's more questions to figure out your life. And on this first page here, it's awareness and self-discovery. It asks you your most important life questions. So, what would I want to experience in life if time and money were of no value? How do I want to grow? What do I want to contribute to the world? Who am I and why am I here? Where am I going? If I achieved all my life's goals, how would I feel? Etc., etc. It is so amazing. Like, this just really, when you read this and write it all out, it really gives you energy to go through, you know, your whole like your life's accomplishments, your daily accomplishments, etc., and just where you're going in life and why. So if you're stuck on what you really are supposed to write here, it even has instructions. So because when I first saw this, it was very overwhelming, so the instructions are really helpful if you need them. Then it has a goal setting page, and this is basically like a bucket list. So I wrote out everything I really want to do before I die. And then it has this harmony on all levels, so the levels of life, spiritual, health, personal growth, relationships, family, money, career and business, fun and recreational goals, all things that you need to be in harmony to live a good life. It's not just career, it's not just relationships, it's everything. So then you go and you take the top 5 goals from this list here and you break them down here. You set rewards if you achieve those goals, which I really like because rewarding yourself is important. And then reprogramming your mind to unlock your true potential. So I'm not going to go through my own personal ones because they're very personal, but yeah. Then I haven't filled this out yet, but they have a My Journey. Where am I now? Where am I going? How do I get there? And then remember those, the emotional vibrations, they're here. So that's what these blocks are. Spiritual, personal development, relationship, career and business, financial, health, free time and family. So I really love that because those are just like the building blocks to have a very good and fulfilling life. Then it just has, you know, how will I make it happen? This kind of thing here. I still need to write this out. It's just such a big project to take on. It's overwhelming at times. But yeah. And then your life statement, which again, if you're not sure what that is and you're overwhelmed, it has very clear and detailed instructions right there. And then for me, it's basically just, you know, I don't know if you guys care, but it's just like being happy, doing what I love, that kind of thing. I feel like that's a lot of hours. And then it has this skills and habits section, which is really cool. It's like, what skills do you want to have? What habits do you want to have? Who are you surrounding yourself right now with, negatively and positively? Who will keep me accountable? And what can I delegate? Because delegating is very important. Whether you believe that or not, it is. Then this part is really scary. That's why I haven't done it yet, but in a good way. It's create a new supportive story. Write down the reasons why you believe you are not successful. What's holding you back? How can you change that? That kind of thing. And then below it is write down more empowering and supporting beliefs you want to be a part of your new life story. So really cool stuff. It goes on with, this just breaks down how to get there, like how it just asked you those questions. So this is a different kind of visual for that. And then that's it. So now I am going to show you how I plan my week and month, because we are at the beginning of August and the start of a new week, and I get asked all the time how I balance everything, so I'm going to show you little nerds how to be organized. I promise it's not hard. I take maybe 40 minutes a week to do this. This video will not be 40 minutes though, because I'm just going to give you the highlights, I guess you could say. So, where are we? And I'll use a real week. So, let's see. So this is what the month looks like, right? This is how the month is set up here. And it has action steps to take to achieve your goals. And each month you set 3 desired goals. So you write those there. It also has small habits to learn this month and a feel-good intention. And of course your goals for August there. Then it has, sorry, I'm new to this. It has your monthly calendar here. And then it has a blank section for notes right here. You can do whatever you want with that empty space. So for this part, I don't put too much in my calendar because it has a daily section too. So I don't need to overwhelm myself with this this big calendar, because honestly I'm probably not going to check it that much, but I still want to fill it in. So I'll put in my bills on here. So you know, obviously rent is due on the 1st. Let me make sure you can actually see that. And then I normally put like important dates and holidays. So if it's someone's birthday party, a concert, something with a ticket, something like that, I put on there as well. And then I'm not going to bore you with my goals and stuff for the month, but I fill that out as well. After I'm done that, this is what I do weekly. So, like I said, oh look, I am being super freaking productive. Film video for my planner. I'm doing that, yay! Okay, so, weekly. It has a goal of the week up here. Reward if you achieve that goal. This week's priority, and it has, I'm not sure how many, but you go from biggest priority to lowest. It always has a quote, so this week's quote is, "How can you become more prosperous? Intend it." From Rhonda Byrne? I don't know who that is, but it's a good quote. Then it has a to-do list down here, and this positive habit tracker, which is amazing. So did you practice gratitude and love today? Did you meditate? Did you exercise? And then it has several blank rows, so you can put in your own if you want to create your own habits, like stretch or, you know, whatever, drink more water. You can track those Sunday through Saturday. It also has a notes section here. And then we get to the detailed part, which is the actual day. So this does it by time, which this is the part I mentioned earlier that freaked me out. I was just like, oh my god, I don't like doing it by time because my day changes sometimes and all that stuff. But I realized, do you notice that this starts at 5 a.m.? From 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and your time chunk might be different in your life, but for me, from 5 to 10 a.m., I normally don't have like scheduled things that I have to be there. You know, scheduled. I don't know if I said that right. So I'll just list out whatever I have to do for the day from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then obviously it can change if needed. And then I put in my actual scheduled appointments at the right time. And then I go from there. And then you just cross it off as you go along. And what I really also love about this planner is it shows you how important water is. It has your 8 glasses right there. And as you drink 8 ounces of water, you cross it out. And it's really fun. I'm a gamer, so like it feels like I'm playing a game almost with like having to get my water intake. Have my hydro flask right here, by the way. So yeah, this thing is just really cool. I'm actually just going to show you like a random week because I'm not going to sit here and write it all out for you. But let's see. So my weeks get pretty crazy. I want to go to one that's not in pink because that's really hard to read. So yeah, I have my priorities right here. I have my goals. I have my to-do list for that week. In this section in the notes, I have my 2 lists that I practice daily. and I always choose my own new quote, along with, you know, it comes with a quote, but sometimes I'm not feeling that, like, screw Tony Robbins, I don't like that man, so I don't care about that quote. So here, something I do, or I try to do, I should say, every day is one thing from this list. So journal, listen to new music, play a game. I have 2 bathroom routines that I do every day. Take a bath and read. This is stuff I have to do every day, so water and tea, fitness, stretch, meditate, pause effect. Look that up if you don't know what it is. It saves your life, and wake up early. So yeah, the only other thing I do that I haven't talked about is color coding. So for me, color coding really helps me get stuff done as well. Typically, and I have a few like double standard rules with the color coding, but I'll just tell you. Okay, I'm not totally sure what just happened, but every time I have my camera on this thing and it's like pointed down, it overheats. So something's up with my camera, but I'm just gonna hold it now, so I'm sorry for any shakiness, but I'm almost done. Okay, so like I was saying, I color code things, and there are some double standards to my color coding, so you're just gonna have to deal with that and think of your own system. So I have this adorable freaking pencil case that my friend found for me, and it has loose glitter inside with little moons and stars, and if you know me, the moon is my biatch. In case you never noticed, I have a blue and purple moon tattoo on my face. Ooh, ooh la la, ooh, and my 2 favorite colors are blue and purple, so this is very special to me. Okay, anyway, color coding. So anything that involves making money, I highlight in green, or anything that is like will generate fortune in some way to me, whether that's mental or spiritual, I highlight in green. So my to-do list that I have to do that week, I put in green, because that will bring me some kind of profit, again, mentally or literally. And also like payday, I put as green for like when I get paid from my jobs. Anything pink is stressful / money. So like my bills, I highlight in pink. Anything that's going to take my time or money, I highlight in pink. And anything, yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Then yellow, I use for all my tasks that I have to do that are like work related or business related. So as you can see up here, my little list that I do from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. is just kind of like a checklist I have to do every day, and I do that in yellow. Then let's see, blue is anything like a chore that I have to do, so not work related, but just something around the house or an errand I have to run. I highlight that in blue, so like laundry, doing the litter, dishes, cleaning, things like that. Then orange is any kind of meeting I have, so something that's scheduled that I have to be there at a certain time, I highlight in orange. So if there's some meetings I had, some calls I did, some chunks of time, like this is when I got my hair done, so I went ahead and wrote that off because I had to be there. Bazaar, you know, that's orange because that's an event. Any kind of concert, my friend Addie came over, I made that orange. I think that gets the point across, huh? And then I also have little post-it notes that go along with that, so if I need to mark anything down, I use these, and they're the same colors that I use for everything else, so it works really well. And the final part of this planner that I love is, remember how earlier it had you kind of dissect your life and your goals? It does that every month. It has you reflect on your month. So I'm about to fill this out today, reflecting on your month. It asks you for your top 10 achievements. What did I learn this month? What were my distractions, mental blocks, and fears? How did I make myself feel good? What did not happen and why? What actions can I take to improve? People I learned from and who inspired me. It asks you to break down your hours of exercise, total expenses, money saved, etc., etc. here. Then it has this harmony chart, so if you have everything kind of like in the middle, it means you're in harmony. If it's closer, or this is how at least I read it, if I'm doing this wrong, let me know. But the further you get away from the bullseye, it's like the less you're in balance. So it has all those things that we talked about in the beginning here. It asks you, what are the greatest insights I've gained? How do I feel about my progress? What obstacles did I encounter? What did I learn from watching my emotional vibration, which is all of these things? Did I fully enjoy whatever I was doing? And then it has, for each month, it has 2 blank pages for notes. And if you need more pages for notes, it has, I don't know how many there are, but there's a whole blank section back here. And it also has an envelope, so you can stuff stickers or like whatever you want, because I use stickers all the time in here. So I put those in there. And then it even, it has even more instructions, I should say, in the back. So it's really cool. It tells you how to use the planner even more than I just did. I think there's like 10 pages of instructions if you really need more details. It's really amazing. You should have 0 questions by the time you're done reading all of this, and I love that. I love thorough explanations. So I'm gonna flip this back around and finish up, so I will see you again in a sec. Alright, so I think that's the best way I can show off the planner. I did my best. I've never done a video like that with recording as I'm doing something other than just talking. So if you have any suggestions on what you want to see, please let me know. But that is my little review on the best planner ever that I have ever come across in the 20 years I've been using a planner. And I really hope you all enjoyed it. I redid a lot of that just because I don't know, a lot of you have asked for that, so there's so much pressure with like doing it right. And I just wanted to end this with reading their mission statement. It's very short, it's not like a long excerpt, but on freedommastery.com they say, our mission is to help millions of people around the world increase their emotional vibration by providing the most inspiring tools, planners, and courses that bring more harmony, love, inner peace, productivity, and happiness in people's life. We want to help you to feel good about yourself, follow your heart, and create true freedom in your life. That is some powerful mission statement. Like, I love that. So in the comments, please let me know how you plan your life. Do you put it all on a Google Calendar? Do you have a planner? What planner do you use? Do you just use sticky notes? Do you not use a planner? You don't need one. I want to know if I can be doing anything differently, and I want to know what you guys do. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you next week. Bye!